Good morning. Well, this morning we're going to begin a new series called Building Great Teams, and this is the first part. So nature gives us clues. If you were going to pick a model from nature for how to create and operate as a great team, what animal would you pick? Now you might be thinking, well, lions or tigers or hippos or bears, right? Well, think again. Those species are known to eat their young, and eating the new members on your team does not make for good team building. How about a close-knit pack animal like a wolf or hyenas? Well, those animals are known to constantly have ego fights for dominance. Definitely not good for trust and the morale of building a great team. Well, how about non-threatening species like a salmon? Certainly their long struggle to swim upstream and dedication to duplicate or procreate is a good model for team growth and building, right? Yeah, well, the only problem is once they have finally done the quiver, and seriously, that's what it's called, that's what they do. They align themselves next to each other and they quiver while each of them do their part of the act. Once they have done the quiver, they both die. And that certainly is not good if every time a new member of the team comes on, the leaders end up dying, right? So let's rule out salmon as a possible example. So what then? I know what you're thinking. Eagles, right? Eagles are a good role model, soaring to individual heights, but they're poor team players. They are known to be territorial and pretty hostile towards one another, constantly stealing prey from one another. Get this, the mama eagle usually lays 2 eggs, and most often the bigger of the 2 siblings, which usually ends up being the female, ends up killing the other sibling while the mom looks on. Kind of harsh, right? So no, you don't want to have the new recruits killing each other or the leaders stealing sales and clients from each other either. So eagles are not team members at all. Let's rule them out as well. No, the animal species you want to learn to emulate in working together as a team are ducks. Yeah, ducks. Because the way they work together to accomplish feats that seem unimaginable and impossible for most any other animal. You see, ducks fly fantastic distances of hundreds, even thousands of miles, a distance almost no other animal can ever travel, and it's possible only because they do it as a team. As you know, ducks fly together in formation. As each duck flaps its wings, it creates an uplift for the bird following that is perpetuated through their V formation. Each duck takes its turn leading the flock in flight. When the lead duck gets tired, it fades from the front and is enveloped into the back of the fold of the flock, and naturally another bird takes the lead. By working together, the whole flock adds 71% more flying range than if each bird flew alone. Think about that. Imagine if your team worked together so well that your organization's productivity, output, revenue, and profit went up by 71%. All the while, everyone's actually working less with less stress and strain. Like ducks, people naturally gravitate towards organizations that will shelter and protect them and make life easier than if they were left to fend for themselves. I have found that people want to belong. They want to be part of a team. It gives them a sense of purpose where they can be part of something bigger than themselves. I also find that most people perform to their greater potential when they are on a team rather than on their own. They rise to meet the expectations of the team. If left alone to their own motivations, they wouldn't push themselves so hard and they wouldn't go as far. I find that a lot of people do more for the recognition of others than for their own personal satisfaction. Thus, a team environment is a powerful force for drawing the best from our individual potential of achievement. Amazing feats are created when the collective whole becomes greater than the sum of its individual parts. That occurs when teamwork is working well. So in business, people who share a common direction and a sense of community can get where they are going quicker and easier when they travel on the thrust of one another. So as leaders, it's our job to cast a vision and enroll others to share in that vision. As teams, we need to help one another to offer encouragement and support as the success of the individual creates the uplift for the rest of the flock or the team behind. Over the next few Darren Daily sessions, I will reveal the single most sabotaging factor of why teams, even made up of great talent, will fail, and 2 of the most important ingredients for building great teams who perform way beyond their individual capabilities. So I look forward to sharing part 2 with you right here tomorrow morning, and I'll see you then.